Hello, gorgeous people. This is gonna be a reading, a general reading for the collective, for whenever you find this message or whenever this message finds you. Let's begin. Thank you for being here, guys. We're gonna start with the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. Let's see what cards Spirit has in store for you today. We're gonna use 5 different decks today, so we're gonna have like I have 2 new decks, the Mary Magdalene and the Rooted Woman. Let's see what are the messages for you guys at this moment in time. So messages for the collective, please. Thank you. Someone is healing. Someone is doing some healing work. The collective, please. You know. So first card that came out is healing number 29. Reduced is 11. I hope you can focus. So the message is the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Something to do with healing. You are in a healing mode, or you need to heal your heart, or something to do with number 29, or something to do with number 11, or healing is coming. Soul time number 40. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Don't forget, guys, our soul is immortal. The body is mortal, but our soul is immortal. We need to have gratitude every day. Divine Feminine 21, or number 3. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Some of you need to sit in the receiving mode, Divine Feminine. Communication is key. Communication is important. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Very important. Delight number 19. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Number 19. I think this resonates with the solar plexus chakra, where stays our self-esteem, our joy, our happiness. Fertility number 27, or reduced is 9. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Fertility. And the last card, integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Integration. Let's see the Mary Magdalene Oracle deck, what can reveal for you guys. Messages for the collective, what they need to know at this moment in time. Thank you. Just for the collective, please. Witness, I'm fully seen, surrender, I am in good hands, and the cross. I think what we are talking about here, you are seen. God is seeing you. Your prayers are answered. God knows how powerful you are. God knows how much strength is in you. He saw your devotion to Him. He saw your way of make things happen, even if you were in positions that you couldn't believe that you were gonna get through all the pain, all the suffering, and all the thoughts that's running into your head. Is you are seen. You are fully seen. Your angels, your spirit guides, ascended masters, they are here to show you that I see you. I see your tears. I see your struggles. Give them to us. You will be guided where you need to go. And you just need to surrender. You know you need to surrender. You are in good hands. You chose to surrender to God. You chose this because you know you are going in the right direction. You know that you are guided towards your happiness, towards your joy, towards your... The time is now to surrender in God's hands. And you know for a fact that you are safe and protected. Your fate. Love endure. The cross. You are anchored in love. Love is everything. Without love, we don't exist. Like without love, everything is empty. These are very powerful cards. Witness. with the witness card. The message. Christ says, when he sees her at the empty tomb, and in hearing her name in his voice, Mary immediately recognizes who is standing before her. Rabboni, Mary exclaims. This word, Rabboni, is ancient Hebrew for teacher. Mary has witnessed Christ's most profound truth. Love is stronger than death. They stand then for a timeless moment together, face to face, seeing and being seen. This is the fulfillment of love. For now, we see only a reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. It's a miracle and a mystery what allows one person to truly see another. The reciprocity of this full vision, of seeing and being seen by other, is sacred and graced. You can't force yourself to see someone entirely for all that they are. It's a moment that exists in soul time, kairos, and the reciprocity of this full vision requires that we reveal our truest self. We can't be fully witnessed by someone, by a beloved, unless we are fully revealing all that we are. It's a rare and holy moment. It's a diamond that finally made visible after years and years of pressure in the dark. In Sanskrit, the word darshan means to see and fully seen by God. This form of witnessing perhaps unfolds only when we see someone we can fully reveal ourselves to. This moment of witnessing is only made possible because of love. It's a love that refuses to look away, a love that remains through the dark, through death. I've often imagined the power of this moment when Mary witnessed Christ's resurrection, and when Christ witnessed Mary's embodiment of his love by the fact that she could see him. I've often imagined that everything grew still around them, that nothing could possibly exist as intensely as they did. I've often imagined that the power of their gaze is something we all long for, that ineffable glory of truly being known, that glory of hearing your name and seeing love fully incarnate right before you. The soul voice meditation. What aspect of my soul I'm ready to witness and reveal? See our beautiful surrender. Surrender is never a giving over, a disempowering resignation of who we are. Surrender is never a giving away of our truth. Surrender is an effort of radical trust, of turning inward and releasing every egoic idea we've had of ourselves to the good that's right here within. Surrender is the bliss that Mary embodies, of knowing at all times and in all places that she is in God's hands. She can at any moment her soul calls her to relinquish an egoic state that's oppressing her, and allow the great big unsayable love within her to rise up inundate her, suffuse her mind and body with the bliss of knowing again the truth of love at her core. What does it feel like to repeat inside the heart, I am in good hands? The cross. You're anchored in love. For me, Christ here is asking us to become anchored in the direct experience of love, foremost, to become rooted in the presence of love, to listen inwardly daily, to know love, meaning to experience directly from within you that you are love, so that you can remain discontent with and disobedient to all that is not love. The presence of that other image of nature, for me, from my experience, is referring to the presence of love which I encounter within me. And it's a presence that is eternal. This love is what's more than me. And I can only know this presence, this great big unsayable love in my heart, if I'm willing to listen and be present to it. This allows me then to discern when someone or an institution is asking me to do something or to be someone in the world that is not love. This is why love is most crucial. Why love is the greatest of these? Because love is meant to lead the way. And this is why, for me, Mary's cross seems to echo with meaning from antiquity to the modern world. It's the symbol of faith as the radical act of knowing love and experiencing love directly from within us. Beautiful card. Let's see the messages from the Oracle Spellcasting deck. Let's see what are the messages for the collective. Guidance for the collective, please. Thank you. Guidance for the collective. One more. Thank you. So we have empowerment, financial health, dreams is upside down. Someone might not believe that their dreams can come true. If you're dealing with some financial situations, you don't believe that you will gonna be guided to receive what is yours. You need to have confidence. You need to trust in yourself and trust in God that you will gonna be just fine. I think someone is lacking some confidence. A lack of confidence is blocking you from living your life to the full. It's about time you trusted in your own gifts and abilities, for self-doubt seems to be running the show. You already know the answers. and you understand what's best for all. Yet you will still keep quiet and seek out the opinion of others. It's time to trust and believe in yourself. Daily positive affirmations will increase your feelings of self-assurance and in turn, an appreciation of your unique qualities will increase. As new confidence shines forth, you are more readily available to share with the world everything you have to offer with strong conviction. I think you need to release all that knocked your confidence. Stay positive and do some daily affirmations. If you don't believe in your dream, trust, believe in yourself. Put yourself out there. Stop comparing yourself with others. You can do it. Your dreams are real. Look out into the night sky and observe the constellation shining back at you. For it's the stars that point you in the right direction of your dreams. With this in mind, take some time to decide what it is that you wish to come true. Whatever you choose at this time will work out well. So take this opportunity to focus on a lifelong dream or ambition. Go to bed with a sense of excitement, for you are going on a journey as you always do, whether you are aware of it or not. Acknowledge the dreams you have, for each are entwined with meaning and messages to assist you in your awakened state. I think you need to pay attention to your dreams. Because this card was reversed, that means you don't pay attention to your dreams. You don't go to bed with clear conscience. Try to keep a journal and try to explore those lucid dreams when you are in a awake state. With the empowerment card, think you need to stand up to be counted. It's time to get your opinion across. Or if it's about someone else that is trying to control you, tries to knock you down, don't let them. You have so many strengths, and yet you allow others to take away your power. When your words are dismissed, when your actions are mocked, your light fades because you don't stand up to be counted. You may say silently to yourself that everything is fine, that you know the real truth, but the universe requires you to stamp your authority so that you can grow fully into the wise one that you truly are, the wisdom keeper that others are waiting to turn to. By working with the element of fire to purge any fears that hold you back, you are more able to step fully into your power with Salamander, the elemental guardian of fire, as your ally. Interesting. If you didn't see a salamandra, you saw now one in this beautiful card. Or some in here can spend too much. Or you need to expect a windfall. Have faith as your financial life heals. You might find yourself drawing in the sea of red demands if you don't slow down and take stock of the mess you are in. Burying your head in the sand won't get you out of the hole. You are being urged to recognize that your avoidance, inexperience, or irresponsibility have become a liability, and you can't afford to ignore your desperate situation, the worry, stress, and anxiety that accompanies debt that taken its toll on you, don't know where to turn to. Acknowledgement and responsibility of the debt, it is the first step and the rule of magic when waving a spell to improve your financial health and become debt-free once and for all. Very beautiful. Let's see from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck what cards we have. This is for collective. Messages for the collective. Thank you. So we have River, number 10, Flow. We have a fox in here and a deer in here and the owl in the tree. And the full moon thing can be, river can be significant for you. Number 10 can be significant, or the month of October. Oh, there is a fish as well in here, like a big fish. I think you need to go with the flow. You need to live your God, your angels too. When you surrender to God, when you believe that you are confident enough to trust yourself and your angels, that you are going to be guided with love through all the situations, no matter what situation are you in. River is important to leave the water flow through these stones. And the well maiden, the voice of the other world, might be someone that passed away, tried to connect with you, or you can see the voices and the messages from, you are a clairvoyant and you receive the messages from the other world. Let's see the message from the guidebook. Well maiden is number 1. So with this beautiful card, the voice of the other world, you can see the card. The Well Maiden is a living bridge between the other world and our own. She is a conduit for the wisdom of the other world and meditates its life-giving force. As an ally on our journey, she invites us to reweave that connection, to remember the time when people and the land were one, when the wisdom of the other world could more easily be accessed. She reminds us that we need to reclaim the honor of the divine feminine. You have the divine feminine as well in here, so this is double confirmation that the frequency of divine feminine is here for you. To integrate into ourselves the feminine mystery which has been suppressed over countless centuries. Only then can we restore the balance which will lead us out of the wasteland. Only then will the voices of the wells be heard again. So we need to empower each other. We need to be receptive in this feminine energy. Let's see our beautiful card, the River, which is number 10. This is a place that you live next to a river. From the perspective of a map, the path of a river might seem to be fixed, but the truth is that they are dynamic beings. A river's course will shift and flex during its long lifetime, and its waters will swell or diminish from day to day. Sometimes a river will rise and break free of its banks, casting off all the restraints its inexorable flow. It's the ultimate inflexibility, but its strength must not be underestimated. When rocks meets water, it's rock what always eventually gives way. A river is a silver thread snaking through the land. She's everywhere and nowhere. She travels on past us, but still she remains. She's the flow of all our longings, the flow of inspiration that propels us to this life. She knows exactly where she is healed, where she is headed, from the very beginning. Yeah, healing, something to do with healing. Someone needs to heal or be healed. I think for someone or for many of you, sitting next to a river is gonna be very, very empowering, very healing. She knows exactly where she's headed from the very beginning. She's always on her way home to the sea. The river always leads you home. If you can only bring yourself to trust the flow of life as it carries you onward. This card invites you to trust that flow of life, to stop resisting and believe that the course you are taking through often it will twist and sometimes it will turn back on itself, will eventually lead you home. And we have the Fairy Forest. We're gonna pick one card for the collective. Message for the collective, please. One card. Queen of the Darkwood Elves. Premonition, foreshadowing, and mystery. Number 40. Sometimes there is a stirring, a shimmering movement, subtle but unmistakable, in the web called weird that connects us all. This is one such time. The Queen of the Darkwood Elves has come forth to speak with you and ask you to be aware that something is approaching. When this appears, there is a kind of foreboding and unsettled energy, akin to when a storm is gathering its power. There is a very potent force readying itself in your life, and while its impact is yet to be truly felt and experienced, it is best to ready yourself now. So when this card comes, make good your defenses. Tend to injuries and wounds, be they psychic, mental, or physical. Take care of unfinished business and bring in whatever you can. Gather up resources and be ready for when the moment strikes and descend upon you. Because something was unexpected, could have harmed you, could have taken you unaware, but now you are forewarned. And truth be told, You are now forearmed. There is no cause to be scared, frightened, or anxious. This card indicates that you have time to prepare, grow stronger, and meet whatever it is that is coming. Face on. You will move through the time you are now warned of, and you will be even stronger due to the challenge. But make no mistake, there is a challenge coming, and you can now prepare to minimize its impact and ride out the intense wave of energy it brings into your life. So something is preparing, someone is coming, something is coming strong, or someone or a situation that you are warned to be prepared, and you will gonna be stronger after this storm is gonna pass. It's not gonna happen to all of us, but I think this is the way of us trusting God, that we believe and we are guided, and we trust ourselves doing the correct, taking the correct steps. Very interesting energy, very powerful reading with these beautiful cards. Okay guys, this was the reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and thank you for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.